Yo, what's going on, guys? This is Jagnole back again with another video. Today I'm bringing you my gaming setup for 9,000 subscribers. Yes, we're already at 9,100. It's super crazy. We're trying to get to 10,000 subscribers by the end of the year. If we can do that, that would be crazy. I think we can do it. And 10K, I will be doing a face reveal, so you'll be able to see what the person behind the camera and over behind it sitting in that chair looks like. You guys will probably be disappointed, but it's fine. But let's go ahead and get into it. We're going from left to right, but let's get into it. So first we have my bed. Yes, I live in my room. Yes, crazy. But yeah, so this is my bed. It's twin mattress. Cool. That's my fan. So this is the fan that I've been using. It's been the last gaming set. The thing is a beast. Now here's the thing. I have to sleep with at least like some noise. It could be a fan. It could be just rain or anything. It could be anything. I just have to have some noise. Right? I need the noise rather than the wind. But let's get into the shoes. So shoe game strong, obviously, sort of, kind of. So I'm a huge Florida State fan. If you didn't know that already, I also got an FSU snapback and an FSU lanyard, even though it's a little old logo. Always gotta represent, you know what I mean? But and I also got the sheep. But yeah, these are pretty cool. They also have like little reflective things on the Nike logo. They actually have a look at this. I'll show you. They also have the little tribal pattern on the back, pretty cool. And I love these shoes so much. They're so comfortable. I got another pair, so I bought a pair in black. So basically, I have two pairs now. This is for Florida State stuff, and this is for everything else. And as well, I have a kind of a neon, and then a navy blue, and then some Sperry's that I really don't wear much because I usually wear Nike clothes most of the time just because they're comfortable and they're cool. Anyways, so let's go on to the personal air conditioner. This is a thing that I've been using for about 3 years now, and this thing is amazing. Trust me, especially when you're in the Florida summer, it's worth it. I mean, obviously, I can't really recommend it because some people, restrictions apply. But in that vent right there, does not push air at all. I mean, I can feel that I'm getting like no air, which if you step out of this room, it's just so much cooler. So my room is basically a sauna, so I basically turn this on, there's a little button. Yes, I keep that 73 degrees because I can. Yes, it sucks up a little bit of electricity, but that's fine. And the reason why I have it off and it's getting hot already is because, well, it'll be loud. But anyways, let's get into it. And that's why you guys in some of the videos you heard it in the background. Okay, so let's go to my clothes. And then we have the remote for the said air conditioner. Then I have the remote for my TV, which is right there, which I don't really use because I don't have cable in here. Or at least I can get cable. I think you can see a little my reflection of me. Hey. Oh guys, I also did forget the big thing. I do have this chair right here, which is a Secret Lab. This is it's a pretty decent chair. It's like one of those racer gaming chairs. Obviously not DX Racer or anything. It's the Omega one. It's the cheapest one. The reason why I got this is not DX Racer. They're doing a promotion where if you bought it like the first couple hundred or something, you got $100 off. So I immediately bought it. It's really good. But honestly, do I need it? Not really. But back onto that gaming setup. Just wanted to keep that in. Just show it off to you a little bit. But let's get into the goodies. So first, this keyboard, it's a Razer Black Widow Chroma X Mercury edition. So there's two like new special editions that came out. The Mercury, and then it's gunmetal. And Mercury's like white and silver, which I mean works with the setup. And then there's the gunmetal, which is like kind of a gray. But let's get into these monitors. So these monitors are 1080p, 60 Hz. They're Asus. They're white. Now I think they don't make these anymore, which just sucks because I don't have you know, white monitors. Just matches the setup. I think my next monitor, once this one dies, because it's already starting to die, it's a little pink, if you can see, I'll probably replace it with a 140 Hz monitor and then move this one right there. I think that's what I'll do. Then I have a, this is probably my favorite mouse, Corsair Scimitar RGB. Pro, I think. I'm not sure. But it's pretty cool. I mean, this thing is amazing. Like, this thing is so much more high quality other than the Razer mice, and it's on a Razer pad. It is a speed one, which is, like, really quick, especially for trying to play games like Counter-Strike. I don't play it much anymore. And let's move on to the mic. So the microphone that I now use, I used to use a Blue Yeti. It still works fine. I just have it at my mom's house. This mic is, it's a Rode NT USB on a Rode PSA-1 boom arm, and they just work together. It just screws in, and then this thing is screws in here, and then this is part of the mic assembly, and that's the stand. It just reduces shock, so I can basically type on the keyboard without having the vibrations travel up, rather than when you have a stand. When you have a stand and you tap your desk, it will vibrate, and it's not professional. All this is probably it also has a little thing on the side, which the Yeti does, so I can monitor my voice into my Astro headphones, which I'll get into a second. So yeah, these is pretty cool. I do recommend this mic if you want. I think it's a little bit more expensive than a Yeti. I think it's around $150, I believe. I'm not sure. And then the boom arm is $100. This is probably the best arm you can get. I know there's like really cheap ones on Amazon. Don't buy it. It's just not worth it. I wouldn't recommend buying anything like that from Amazon that cheap. It's just not worth it. Okay, and next up to the headphones. So these are Astro TR A40s, yeah, A40 TR PC edition, so there's no mix amp to it. It's just the headphones, and I do have the little mod kit, the blue mod kit, so they're leather now, and they have little seals. They're actually sealed off, and they're really good at noise canceling, which is really good, especially when I have that AC on, so I can basically game and silence, sort of. And let's go on to this knife. Yes, I actually bought a knife, actually in real life. So this is a knife from Vape Case. They're not sponsoring me. I bought this myself, and I bought this literally came in today, and this is a flip knife that I bought. This is probably the most realistic flip knife I've ever seen, because look how crazy this thing is. I'm gonna try not to cut myself. There we go. So look how big that knife is. That is definitely a real full-size knife. It is a fade, and it just looks cool. And so I'm just gonna try to collapse it, because with one hand. This thing is actually pretty dangerous, not gonna lie. The blade is super sharp. So I'm just gonna put it back in there. It's kind of like a collectible, so it's actually pretty dope. Vape Case is probably the recommended one. I don't really recommend elemental knives, especially for flip knives. They kind of like really screw it up. Like the flip knives look really bad. But anyways, you can get a whole bunch of styles. I'm not even gonna link it. You guys can just look it up. I'm not even sponsored. I bought this. This is like 50 bucks, which I think is worth. It's more of like a novelty in my opinion. And I was like, cool, looked nice. And then I got some Coke Zero Sugar, pretty lit. I think it's better than the regular Coke Zero when they replaced it. And onto the PC. I know you guys really have been wanting to know about that. So first, it's a full RGB computer. I can change the color of the fan, I can change the color of that Corsiar logo, and I can change the color of the Republic Gamers thing. But I'm not going to change it because they're not synced up, so I want to make sure the colors are really good. And I'm trying to go for like an ice setup, you know what I mean? Because, you know, gotta always rep Ice Planet, always. And this is the cool enough, I actually still have the box up here. This is the processor that I'm using. It's a Core i7 6700K. Yes, this is like about a year and a half old. I bought it, and then the next one came out, which I'm not too disappointed about, really. And I have an Asus Z170A. It's a white, has a little white thing over there, you can see. It works. And then the beast behind it, I have so this is a GTX 1070 Strix. So it means it has 3 fans. I don't know if you could see it. As you can see, there's like 3 little areas over there. It's pretty cool. You can't really see the fans, obviously, but it is amazing. This card works. This thing will destroy any game. Nothing really holds it back. And then I have a 16 gigabyte stick. Look, you can see my hand. Hello. You can't see anything else because I prepared for this. But like I said, 10K face reveal, and I will maybe start vlogging and stuff. Maybe some face cam videos. But honestly, guys, you gotta hype it up. You know what I mean? I've been hyping up for a while, and I said 10K. I always sticking to 10K, and my phone is at 20%. So we're gonna go ahead. So HyperX, it's a 16 gigabyte stick, so I can get up to 64 gigs of RAM on this computer, which is pretty dope. And that's a 750 watt power supply. And then in this area, you can't see it, I have 2 120 gigabyte Samsung SSDs in RAID 0, which means that they are double the storage, however half the reliability. Basically, it uses both drives for speed and uses both for storage. And basically, if one fails, all my data is gone. However, it's double the speed. It's really quick. This PC boots up within about less than 10 seconds. And then I have some more SSDs down here actually. I actually have a couple more SSDs from because my dad's a networking engineer, and they were gonna throw up these SSDs, and these things are working really well. I mean, obviously they're 128 gigabytes. Or 128 gigabyte, and honestly, I may just throw them in there, but there's little brackets that I can't get off, so I'm thinking of just throwing them in there or selling them. We'll see what happens. And then I also have a 4 terabyte hard drive, which is great for mass storage and everything. And this is in a beautiful white Fractal design Define R4. This is a pretty old case, but it works, and it's just great. This entire setup is probably around about $2,500, and most of this was paid by myself. I think almost all of it was, because I did make a bunch of upgrades. So this thing is probably worth, I would say, around $2,500 setup. I'm very proud of it. Most of the money I made from this was from YouTube and from sponsored videos, and I honestly can't thank you guys enough. You guys really give me this really sick setup. I'm really happy that you guys are still sticking around. It's been a while. It's a really long journey. Like I said, 10,000 subscribers. We will do a lot of crazy stuff, and I said I will do a Q&A very soon. I will give you the details about that. Thank you so much for watching the video. If you do, be sure to hit the like button down below. 30 to 50 likes, whatever you guys want to do. But like I said, help me get to 10K, you know what I mean? But like I said, that's going to be it. Hope you guys enjoyed. Other than that, this has been Jagnole, and I will see you guys next time.